Miss Clift, you got a special thing coming up soon. You're going to be 100. Not many people reach that. So we thought we need to find out more about your full and interesting life. So we have some of your pictures that you let us look at. So we'll start by showing you this first picture.
That's the picture of my brother and me. My brother was 2 years older than I was.
What was his name?
Virgil.
Okay. Now, where were you born?
I was born on a farm a few miles west of Princeton, Indiana. I was born on my granddad's farm, and so was my brother, and that's where we lived for about 10 or 15 years. And then my dad bought a farm and built a house, and we moved.
So you lived with your grandfather for a while, and then your father went on to be an independent farmer too.
That's right.
Okay. I have a picture here. This was taken in 1931, and it says Ara and J. Leslie Clift. These are your parents?
Those are my parents, and that is the house that my dad had built for his family.
Is this the house?
And
the next picture I have here was taken in 1929, and it says Mildred and Ara Clift.
now, that's a picture of my mother and me.
So you were a teenager then.
Now that was in 1929.
Right.
I graduated from IU in 1935.
Okay. There's a one.
I was 18 years of age.
No,
Okay.
16.
When did I graduate?
From college to high school.
Before 1941, you got your master's degree.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what that is.
And she graduated from high school, and she went to college when she was 16.
Okay. You were a
Well,
grad
now I
student.
have to work on. Yes, I was at IU from 31 to 35.
4 years.
I finished graduating from IU in 35.
You were fashionable here in this picture. You had the fashions of the times, 1929. Depression was coming into, but you weren't dressed like a depressing child. You were dressed fine. Had your purse. You and your mom are going somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you mentioned the farm, and I found this picture. It's a color picture, so it was taken later. But it has this fence. Sometimes we see that fence and we call it a slave fence because it's laid with rocks, usually no concrete or anything.
We had one farm that I can recall that had stones as a fence. And we had one farm that had rail
Oh,
fencing,
okay.
rails as a fence.
Now this one I see got the stones, so we don't have one of the rail, but that would be interesting too. Question about 1929 when the Depression came through. Did you all have any problem during the compression? I'm sorry, the Depression? Did you have your family suffer much from the Depression in 1929 and 30?
Well, that's when Virgil and I were at IU.
Oh, okay. That was good. You were able to stay at college, so that means your father was a successful farmer.
Yeah.
What did he raise?
We corn and soybeans. For a while, we raised wheat, but it was difficult to get the wheat threshed. My granddad had a threshing machine outfit, an engine, and a separator.
Wow.
And he threshed wheat for himself and for others. But he soon stopped. People stopped racing. And now it's soybeans and corn.
Okay. Do you still own a farm?
No,
No. Okay.
Virgil and I sold the farm.
Okay. Okay. Now I have some pictures here of you in your graduation cap and gown. You got your master's degree in 1941. You
Yeah.
were sharp. And that was a big day of celebration, and your parents are there with you.
Yeah.
And this is 1941, and this is you. Look
Yeah.
like a model here. And she's standing by a
Well, I
car.
was a young lady. Show it to him.
She's sharp, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's sharp.
Now, you're
I
standing.
had a good job. And I was buying nice clothes.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
That's your first car?
When was it?
1941.
No, I didn't buy my car until integration 1952.
Oh.
42.
How did you get back and forth to your job?
Whoa!
Oh, how far did you usually
From
walk?
Claysburg to Taylor School.
About how far was that?
It's the same distance.
I mean, 1 mile, 2 miles?
You know, we still have a Claysburg. Claysburg is where Spring Hill was. Claysburg is where the hospital is.
Okay. Right. Now here's another.
And where that big housing complex is.
Yeah.
That's Claysburg.
Oh, over in Jeffersonville?
Mhm.
Okay.
Apartments over there now.
Okay. Now, this is a small picture. It was taken in 1945, and this gentleman was in France. Who would this be?
What is that?
He's over in France. He's a serviceman.
What does that say?
It doesn't tell me. It's June 7, 1945, taken at Camp de Course, Rouen, France. It doesn't give his
Now
name.
that was an army camp.
Mm-hmm. This might have been one of your special
And
friends.
we had quite a few camps around.
But this is in France, so this is probably a special friend of yours who sent you this picture back. So you worked for several years. Did you work and then go back and get your master's? Or how did you do that? Did you go straight through?
Well, I worked during the summer on my master's,
Okay.
and I got it by going on weekends to Evansville, Indiana. They had an extension from IU, like they do at IU Southeast.
Okay.
And you can take courses there that they'll be counted towards your master's.
Okay.
You have to look at the catalog and see what courses will be offered at a certain time.
How did you go from your home to Evansville? Bus
Well,
or
I
train?
was teaching at Maunee, Illinois.
Oh.
I never did teach at Princeton or near Princeton.
You had to move away from home.
Yeah.
Your first job. Yeah. That's good. And I see this is a picture taken in 1955. So that means you had worked, saved your money, and you said, Mom, let's go around the world.
Yeah.
So, you all flew. In 1955, that was quite an accomplishment for two ladies of color to go out by themselves.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you run into any problems with segregation or problems with that?
None. On a trip, it was heavenly.
Right.
For instance, on one of our trips, we met 8 or 10 young college students. They were on a trip, and they were really clothed with cameras and electronic material.
Mm-hmm.
And one man walked up to me and said, "May I set your camera for you?" I said, "Yes." And he started looking through his equipment, and he said, "My camera." He said, "Now you can take pictures all day long. Your camera is set. You don't have to move a thing. Just aim and shoot,
Mm-hmm.
and your picture will be perfect."
Was that right?
That was right.
Okay. Those pictures disappeared. You said your brother took some of those pictures, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know you had lots of friends, and this one was taken in 1987. And I know who that is. That's you and Mr. Richard.
Richard.
He was a good friend. He was a farmer at heart too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, when he lived over here next door, he had a truck patch in Indiana. He had a garden over here in your yard and a garden in his yard, and he supplied us all with vegetables.
Yeah.
Now I got some pictures of your brother. What was his
Yeah.
name again?
Virgil.
Virgil.
He went to school at IU and at Indiana State
Yeah.
and at
Yeah.
Ohio State. And he received his PhD.
Was he a teacher also, professor?
He did.
Okay. And you said he taught in New York?
That's where he ended up.
Oh, okay. Did Virgil have wife and children?
He had a wife. He had 2 wives, one at a time.
Okay. He didn't get illegal.
And then he finally had enough.
Okay. So when he passed, he didn't have a wife at that time.
That's right.
Now, but after he retired from his job in New York, he moved back here and went back to the farm in Indiana, didn't he?
Yes. Well, for a while, he took some teaching jobs.
Mhm.
And then he became ill. And he knew he was going to have to go to a nursing home. So I had half the farm.
Mhm.
We sold it.
Okay.
And he went to a nursing home. I was still teaching.
Mm. He went to Texas, didn't he?
Huh?
He went to Texas. Didn't he go to Texas? Was he in
Yes,
Texas when he
yes,
died?
he did. He went to Texas and stayed with a second cousin.
Okay.
A second cousin took care of him.
And before he got sick, I see a picture of him with cattle. So when he came back to Indiana, he had a nice farm, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
And that's him with one of his, let me see. That looks like a bull. Okay. I have some more pictures of that pretty farm.
Oh, that's his cows.
Hmm.
He was devoted to them.
So he had a dairy farm then? Or was it just for beef?
No, he had beef cows.
Oh, okay.
No milk.
No milk. All right. But he had a large flock.
Yeah.
I used the wrong word. Large herd. Nice looking farm.
Yeah.
And before you sold your farm, you had soybeans being raised on your farm, didn't you? You had a tenant who raised your soybeans.
Yeah.
Now, there's a stylish lady out in the field, and I just bet that was you.
It probably was.
You were out there surveying the stock too. You enjoyed his farm along with him, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Half of the cows were mine.
Okay. Okay. Now, I know you traveled to the farm, and sometimes y'all had picnics and family reunions. This looks like you with one of your relatives.
That's one of my cousins.
Was this at the farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's out in the yard.
Okay.
And,
Looks like you all were having a really good time.
yeah.
Now I have some other pictures here. This picture, I think I met this lady. Is that Arlene?
Yeah.
Okay, is that her family there?
All those others. That's Arlene's husband.
Okay.
And these are Arlene's and the husband's children
Okay.
by his first wife.
Oh, okay. So Arlene didn't have any children.
That's right.
Okay. I met her once. She's a very nice lady.
Yeah.
Arlene Pello? Was that her last name?
Pello.
Pello.
P-E-L-L-O-W.
Okay. And then I have here a picture of a young lady graduating in California. And the note that went with it came from,
That's Mary Esther. She is the mother of the Clifts.
okay, Joseph Clift. He says, "Dear Cousin Mildred, just a note to thank you for your generous gift to Natalie." So this must be Natalie.
Yeah.
And she graduated in California.
Yeah.
In one of your pictures, there's I couldn't read it real well, but I found it interesting. Picture of a marker at Lyles Station, Indiana. And I got my magnifying glass, and it was dedicated to preserve the memory of Joshua Lyles. What can you tell me about Joshua Lyles?
Virgil married a local lady from the Princeton Lyles area. And she was a Lyles. And that's what they're talking about. Her relative founded part of Princeton and Lyles area.
I read on the internet, it's very interesting, this Lyles Station was the community of African Americans about 5 miles east of Princeton. And so they were a progressive black community.
Yeah.
That was close to you, so you probably knew those people, or some of them. And then I went through and found lots of pictures of you through the years, school pictures.
Yeah.
This one, we figured that might be the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your hair is black. What year you think that might have been?
Near 19, near one of my first schools.
Okay. What grades did you teach?
Well, my first school was a one-room school. I had 6 pupils. 5 of the pupils were brothers and sisters. The 6th person was a cousin.
All in the family.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay, there's some other pictures here too. This young lady you said is a niece?
That's my niece. I have only one niece.
What's her name?
It's Dr. Nature Audrey.
Okay.
Roger was married to her mother.
Okay. Now this looks like a group that came to visit you, your relatives.
Now, I presume you'll be introducing me. This is Dr. Pello. This is Arlene, his wife. This is Mary Esther, the mother of the Clifts,
Okay.
mother of Arlene, Myra, Cecil, Joe.
Okay. And this is her family group here. Now, Arlene will be here for the celebration, won't she?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. They lived in North Carolina or somewhere for a while, didn't they?
Yeah. Arlene lives in Carbondale, Illinois.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
they sold their home and bought another home.
Okay.
David's son, Alexander, lives in Carbondale, Illinois. And Arlene and David saw a house they liked, and they sold their house and moved to Carbondale.
Oh, that's nice. Now you've always been an educator, and sometimes you were in a classroom, but even after you retired from the classroom, you continue to educate people, and you're doing that now through your scholarship fund. So I have a picture here of your scholarship group. Now,
Yeah.
that's Miss Clift here, and then Reverend Kirk. I'd say
And-
you all two are the main ones on that scholarship fund.
And Reverend is taking over.
Okay.
The rest of my life, I'm going to really retire.
No, you won't.
I'm going to do nothing.
We don't believe that, Miss Clift. You deserve it. You can do it if you want to, but I don't believe it's going to happen. You're current on a lot of things. I see your Time magazine, your newspaper, and even your computer, which is right here.